It's a great day to be in Irving. We share some great news for this local economy. I think it's very reflective of the state's overall economic health. I'm here to announce that Texas Enterprise Fund, that these two members of their respective bodies have supported over the course of the years, and the Lieutenant Governor and the Speaker. But an investment out of that fund of $1.6 million to health care management systems. It's going to lead to the creation of 350 jobs, building on the 671 jobs that already are here in Texas. This healthcare management systems, or HMS, as so many of you know them by, was doing what many businesses have been doing in these tight economic times, and they were seeking ways to do business in a more cost-effective fashion. And they looked at the situation in New York City, where their company was headquarters, and they realized that Texas offered them what they needed to maintain their strong position in their industry. As a result of their own analysis and a collaborative effort to draw them to Texas, they are consolidating their operations from multiple locations across the country and expanding their presence in Texas with a capital investment of more than $17.6 million. I want to thank the city of Irving for their investment. They saw the wisdom and the opportunity. And certainly I want to say thank you to the Irving Economic Development Partnership for their success in these efforts. All across Texas, there are municipalities and their economic development corporations, and they're teaming up with the Texas Enterprise Fund to make some pretty compelling cases all across this country about doing business in Texas. They play a key role in our state's economic development strategy. They help us maintain our national lead in job creation, in exports, in Fortune 1000 companies. Of course, the strength starts with Texans. It's our people. People who buckle down every day. They get up and go to work and make a difference. And they're succeeding in this job-friendly environment, and the Senator and Linda both are great examples of courageous individuals who understand that you got to say no from time to time. You got to be disciplined. You got to be focused, and that's the reason our tax structure and our regulatory climate. Chris mentioned our legal system and the tort reform that was passed in 2003. Chris, the Texas Medical Association just shared a number with me the other day that was really stunning. Since you all passed and I signed, and actually the people of this state codified in our Constitution that tort reform in 2003, there are 60% more physicians practicing medicine in Texas today. 60% more. And that is directly attributable to doing away with those frivolous lawsuits that were driving so many, particularly of those high-risk specialties, out of business. It's, you know, when you think about where Texas finds itself today economically, given the serious problems in the national and the global economy, the positive aspects of our economy really stands out. And you know, it's just like the jobs that the state of Texas is gaining. You know, if you're not impressed with the fact that Texas has created more jobs than any other state this year, then I advise you to go talk to one of those people at the start of the year that didn't have a job, that have one today because they're living in the great state of Texas. Our success is inspiring employers in other states. They're looking for relief, and you know, whether it's a growing tax burden that folks in other states are putting on those businesses, or it's increasing government interference, they're moving to Texas. They're moving to Texas because they know that they can come here and be as free as any state in this country. And I got to imagine that the folks at HMS can tell you a little bit more about that. And, decisions like theirs are further proof that we're on the right track. And we're reaping the benefits of years of policy decisions that are job-friendly and fiscally disciplined, employing programs like the Texas Enterprise Fund. We have sent a clear message to employers. Not only is Texas open for business, Texas is a place you can come and you can succeed. Since the fund was created, it has helped secure more than 54,100 Texas jobs and $14.5 billion in capital investment that could have gone somewhere else. And efforts like those to create jobs in Texas, along with the paychecks that go along with them, I happen to think was entirely worth that investment. So on behalf of more than 24 million Texans, I want to welcome healthcare management system leadership to Texas. Wish you the best in your new home. Continue to generate those jobs and create prosperity.